So, you want to intro it, or should I intro it? Because I don't know if I have a funny intro.
I don't know. I'm not really good with intros.
Fujo cast, Fujo cast, Fujo cast, Fujo cast. I'm just still in this Rocky Dearest. Fuck it, that's gonna be the fucking intro. Fuck it.
God damn it.
Cut it out. That's not what I meant.
Is that right? That's not what your body's saying.
Please, stop. Stop it!
Why do I like it so much in fiction? But when it happens for real, it's horrible.
We're back, bitches.
Time for that gay shit.
All these fucking homos ruining the fucking earth. Gonna turn the fucking frogs gay. What are we doing with our life? What am I doing?
The Alex Jones meme stopped being funny.
Alex Jones just keep memeing himself at this fucking point, man.
It's all his fault.
That's true. I swear to God, the day I die, all I'm gonna hear in my head is, turning the frogs gay. Anyway,
I need a show with a frog character just so I can make that joke.
what kind of fucking water did you drink, mate?
That'll be my biggest reason for shipping them with anyone.
Anyway, I'm Ari, person who runs this channel. This is Emma. We like gay shit.
Indeed.
Between boys. And this is part 2 of the Fujo cast, where we talked about fucked up ships and shipping wars and hate and just shipping in general, because fuck us.
Time to get salty.
Oh, God. Before we start this, I'm just looking at your icon, and then I remembered we lost a great, okay, we lost a ship. We're just gonna say that. We lost a very well-known and popular ship. A great one we don't know anymore.
It's really not dead, though.
It really isn't. But let's just take, not really a moment of silence, but let's just acknowledge that the Clans fandom kind of on a life support right now.
All they have is the Bayard, and that's it.
I just still can't believe. Fucking slants, man. How long have we been here shipping this?
I have been shipping it since I started this show. My 3 mains were Sheath, Clance, and Chance. And now it's finally getting shit.
I haven't been shipping it for long because you introduced me to it, and it's just like, oh shit, another rare pair. I love my rare pairs because with all this fucking shipping war bullshit, I could just be in the corner culling my rare pair. And now it's getting more attention? What the shit?
They needed something to do without Keith because he fucked off.
That's true, and his mom is like super hot, and so many artists are drawing porn of her, which, to all those people, thank you. You were doing the Lord's work.
You're doing a very good job as Stacy's mom blares in the background.
Oh god. But it's just, how only once every blue moon do you see a rare pair gain more attention? Because they're called rare pairs for a reason. You have to seek them out. You have to find them and love them and contribute to them. You have to at least help contribute to them because there's not that many of us shipping it. Trust me. Somako's been getting kind of dry lately.
Do we even have any more Voltron rare pairs aside from, like, the really rare ones that only, like, 5 people ship?
I have no idea.
'Cause I think they've all gotten moments at this point. Except for maybe, like, I don't know.
Punk and Pidge.
Or like, no, Punk's gotten a little bit. Once the ship name is acknowledged in canon, regardless of context, it's got its spot. You know, like,
and like
maybe like Hans or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like Matt's gonna be getting more of his moments, and then there's like
that's another thing I got to appreciate. Voltron fandom, you didn't make an incest ship. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, because holy shit. God knows. I mean, okay, with incest, I'm more forgiving when it's like a period piece, but when it's like a kink thing, like, trust me, I don't kink shame at all. We don't kink shame on this channel because that's just such a shitty thing to do.
Kink shame is not our kink.
No, but whenever I see like an incest fic, I'm immediately just gonna scroll past it because it's apparent that it's just incest for the sake of just being incest.
Yeah, the only time like incest is ever mentioned in Voltron is with Brogane's bullshit, and even then, that's not even canon.
But like, trust me, I have been around AO3. I have found many a good fanfic, and then I come across that one fanfic, and it's just like, oh shit, I didn't read the tags right, did I?
You read the tags, okay? I was looking up stuff just today, and I got some really good shit, some really bad shit.
Trust me, I have come across just fucking holy Bible worth passages and paragraphs, and then there's just like those fics that are just, oh man, disappointing. But we gotta save that for part 3.
Just before we move on, which category would the fic comparing Shiro's dick to a king-size candy bar fall into?
Fucking holy, oh my god. Fucking holy grail worthy Bible passage right there. You know what? I came across it.
That single quote is my life support, honestly.
You know what? I know we said we were gonna save the fanfic stuff for part 3, but fuck it, I'm gonna fucking read this out right now.
Just everyone go read Lance's Happy Place, even if you're not in the fandom. Please. It is great.
Please, it's an OP3 between Lance, Shiro, and Keith. It's fucking amazing, and if you're not fucking...
Even if you don't get the context, it's funny as shit.
Yes, it is like lemon levels worthy of writing, but it's so spectacular. I'm not saying that it's the worst written fic, but it has just so many just gold moments. And I'm gonna read this fucking paragraph now.
Please read out the quote.
I'm gonna link this down below so that people can see it. But I'm gonna read this fucking paragraph. There were no two ways about it. Shiro's dick was out, his human hand wrapped around it. Shiro was a big boy, and apparently that extended to his appendage. Lance didn't know if he... I'm sorry. Okay, I'm keeping it on the tape with me laughing in. Lance didn't know if they came in that size. Like, if dicks were candy bars, then Shiro would be the king-size candy bar of dicks.
Hallelujah.
Seriously. God damn it. Seriously. This is already off to a great start. Seriously, how did Shiro manage to keep that monster wrapped under his skin-tight flight suit? Lance felt heat seep through his whole body.
Oh.
Read this fucking fic, y'all.
It is beautiful.
You got your Bible passage for today.
Your fanfiction Bible passage for the day.
I can't wait till we record part 3 so I can talk about this one Yuri on Ice fic that I just got done reading. It was fantastic. There's a Bible passage in that one too.
Unrelated to all this bullshit we're talking about, I may or may not have stumbled across some craft foam in the last couple days and put it into my body pillow in order to have squishable 3D Shiro titties.
Oh my god, did you really?
I bless you for that gift from Yoma. It has brought me so much joy.
I bless you for mine. I wish I could frame my commission you got me. But you're welcome. Jesus Christ.
I have no shame in this.
Alright, for y'all who want to know this story, I honest to God bought this girl a body pillow at YomaCon.
What was it, like
2017?
What was it, like $60?
It was $60. I got you a double-sided one.
You bought me a $60 really high quality...
I think it was $50.
50, 60, really high quality body pillow, only because I had no idea it existed from last year.
No, you told me. You texted me because you go to more cons than me. I just go to Yoma because I don't want to go. I don't want to like go. Mom, Dad, drive me out of the area when there's like this con that comes that's like 20 minutes away from us. Like you texted me from one con saying that you found a Shiro body pillow. Me knowing you and how much you want to ride Shiro's dick, I was like, did you get it? And you were like, no. And I was like, why the fuck not?
I didn't have the money for it. God damn it.
So I was super pissed at her, and I was like, if we go to Yoma and I see a fucking body pillow, I am buying it for you. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Cut to Yoma 2017. We're waiting in line for a panel. And while we're waiting, she just bolts off and comes back with the pillow.
I was like, I didn't know what time the dealer room was closing. None of us did. And it was like Friday?
Yeah.
First day of the con?
Yeah, it was Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're waiting in line and I'm like, okay, I just want to check, you know, because I don't know what time it's closing. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more in supplies, but I just want to see now because I know I'm going to spend more money over the weekend and I'm going to run out. So if I'm going to get it, I better get it for you now. So I wish my Yuri goodbye, bolt off to the dealer's room, look around. I'm just like running around really quickly before this panel opens up because what were we going to? The Nate Wants to Battle panel?
Yeah, it was a Nate Wants to Battle panel. It got canceled, but...
Because he was already doing it with Christina V and the staff made a mistake and double booked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I find the body pillow, talk to the person that was selling it. They had like, or it was mostly body pillows and they had like tons. They had like Shiro, McCree, really nice high quality body pillows.
Shit ton of Overwatch characters mostly.
Yeah, no, because let's be honest, most of the Overwatch characters are goddamn daddy.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked her, okay, do you have Shiro? Which, of course, they did, because Shiro is like Space Daddy. And they said, a double-sided BL one is like $10 more. So, when she said BL, I thought they were like the other side was gonna have like Shiro and Keith, but it was just Keith on the other side. I couldn't check. I didn't check. I just paid her for the BL pillow, ran back to Emma, and gave her the pillow, and she was super happy.
I almost collapsed in joy.
I am the best husband ever, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
For those of you who don't know, we cosplayed as Victor and Yuri on that day.
Mm-hmm. Wedding rings and all. It was awesome.
Yes, it was glorious. So that's that story. I bought this bitch a body pillow, and in return, she got me a commission of Eric and Shell from Blood Bank because I was walking around hoping and praying there would be a Blood Bank poster. Saw nothing but Killing Stalking. I was so sad. And then she saved my life.
The Blood Bank fandom is so dead, and I'm very upset.
I know! I mean, there wasn't many of us to begin with, but it's like, there should have been more because Blood Bank was the second most popular BL comic on the site.
And it's really fucking good.
It is! It's so good! And we read that so late. We read that around the time it was going to end. And God, it wouldn't, like, the creator said she was gonna work on a new story, but we're probably not gonna see that for a very long fucking time because fucking Lizen doesn't know how to treat their goddamn creators.
Alright, let's actually get into the topic that we're talking about.
Oh yeah, shipping. We kind of talked about shipping a little bit, but we're talking about, like, fucked up ships and shipping hate and things like that.
Yeah, so we're specifically focusing on the bad shit. The shit that ends up with controversy and fandom wars and all that bullshit. That I'm particularly more salty about now than ever because it actually made Josh stop interacting with the Voltron fandom.
I know, God, he was so interactive on Twitter, like, retweeting fan art and things like that. And then his fucking children got threatened by goddamn stupid-ass 14-year-olds.
Y'all gotta stop. He is a perfect man that doesn't deserve this bullshit.
None of the voice actors deserve bullshit. Don't fucking threaten or bully your voice actors because of your ship. Love your voice actors, goddammit.
Yeah, the only reason Jeremy didn't get me shit was because he was shipping the main ship.
Yeah, because, like, Jeremy is like, oh yeah, no, it's gonna totally become canon, guys. It's gonna become canon. And it's never going to become fucking canon.
Jeremy, you gotta stop.
We know it's
you
not.
gotta stop baiting.
Please stop, Jeremy. Jeremy, you're great, but please don't, like, sure, you avoided all the shit, but you also kind of added fuel to the fire at the same time, so
really
please.
did.
I'm sorry, Jeremy, I love you, but it's kind of true, buddy.
You're a sweet boy, but tone it down a bit.
It's like, honestly, when I heard news that the Clance fandom was kind of on life support and Sleep was becoming more popular, I honestly didn't feel that bad with all the ship wars that Clance was having.
No, I didn't
I'm sorry.
I didn't feel that bad either, mostly because they were the main cause of all the Voltron bullshit. I know a lot of it was also, like, Allurant shippers or that kind of shit, but most of it was Clance because that was the biggest pairing, and they were threatened by the second biggest pairing, which also just so happened to be a ship where they had things that they could critique about it, even though it was actually kind of bullshit.
Another reason why I didn't feel so bad was because I am just so fucking exhausted from ship wars. Because for those of you who don't know, I ship Aaron and Levi from Attack on Titan. And when you ship a ship that tons of people call pedophilia, we get hate, especially from Irwin-I shippers, because Levi should be with someone his own age when it's all fiction. Nobody's getting hurt. Like, I know that we just said, the whole incest thing, we're not into incest, but again, it's just fiction and nobody's getting hurt. If you want to write a fucking incest fic, write a fucking incest fic. If you want to ship a pairing with characters with a big age gap, go ahead and do that, because it's just fiction and no one's getting hurt. So why? I just been through so many fucking ship wars, been accused of shipping pedophilia, and then here it is, all of the fucking shipping wars, the shipping hate coming back through clans, and I was like, nah, I'm done, I'm out. I ain't looking at this.
It was definitely the first time that I saw people almost losing their jobs at the animation studio over a fucking ship. That's definitely the dark time.
I actually remember some animator working on either Haikyuu or Kuroko's no Basket, and they drew a shipping fan art and lost their job for it.
Sad.
Don't quote me on that, because it was a long time ago I saw it, but something like that happened.
Yeah, with Voltron, it was, they accidentally leaked some stuff for, I think it was Season 3, or it just might have been around Season 3, and it was actually stuff for, like, Season 5.
Yeah, and they said some person called Clance Fan 14, which clearly showed that this person was just kind of a...
very clearly a middle schooler.
Yes, who was not mature, probably an elitist, thought, oh, hey, I'm gonna fucking blackmail the studio unless my goddamn shit becomes canon. Like, no, yeah, fuck you, that's not how it works.
They were pretty much holding the spoilers ransom on their Twitters until they agreed to make Clance canon. Like, fuck, no, stop.
That's not how it works. Like, here's the thing, when it comes to fandoms, you have to enjoy it while it lasts, because not all of your headcanons are going to become true, not all of your ships are going to become true, but just, like, that doesn't matter. You're here for the fun of it. Enjoy your fan art, enjoy your fanfics, enjoy your headcanons, and when it's over, look back on it and think about how much fun you have, because you don't want to look back on your fandom and just go, man, I was such a fucking douche, just fucking threatening people for no reason over my goddamn fictional characters.
Pretty much, end of the story, fucking chill.
Please, cause, look, when I look back on the Eren-I fandom, and I think about all the great artists and writers, and all of the things I contributed to the fandom, most of it is kinda clear, and I have so much fun shipping it, and it's not over yet. It's just kind of dwindling because the goddamn anime took 4 years to come out, and now it appears to be back on track. And Eren-I's never going to become canon. I know it's never going to become canon, but that doesn't matter to me. What matters is how much fun I have. But when I look back on it, at the same time, I'm just going to remember all the times that me and other shippers were accused of pedophilia, which, let me just say this, I do kind of consider to be a little fucked up, blah, because of that age gap, but Eren-I is not pedophilia. If anything, Eren-I is an equally, it can be viewed as an equally as bad problem, which is grooming, unfortunately. Grooming in, like, a older person, kind of making an underage boy trust them in order to perform sexual acts on them. But as dark as that is, it shouldn't be equated with pedophilia, and it shouldn't be compared with this fictional fucking ship where nobody's getting hurt. Not fictional characters shouldn't be made example of just like this horrible dark thing in this world. We ship and make fan art and write fan fiction to escape all the horrible things in the world and to see our goddamn characters be happy. So let us be happy, damn it.
Let me just set the ground rules on what actually constitutes as pedophilia, because with Sheath being my main, I hear about this shit a lot.
Oh yeah.
So pretty much, pedophilia in its most specific terms is sexual feelings towards prepubescent children. And if you want to get into details, that's sex with 14 and under is usually the vague area. Now with Sheath, and by extension Shaladin as a whole, the ages range from 15 to 25. Now with an age gap like that between Pidge and Shiro, 10 years, it's not pedophilia. It would be statutory rape because she's a minor.
It can also be grooming in a little way, kinda.
But you would have to take into the characters' personalities in that point. Which people never fucking do. Which makes me upset because Shiro would never fucking groom someone. He is a sweet marshmallow man. He is a sweet man who would care for his partner.
He is. Unless you're, like, reading a really spicy fanfic where Shiro's just Dom Daddy.
Or it's Kudon, who's a piece of shit.
Kuron did nothing wrong!
Kudon did nothing wrong, sponsored by the Respect All Shiros Foundation.
God damn it. But, no, I really had to get it off of my chest. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. But, like, with all of this, even with the statutory rape, that would all assume that this relationship is sexual. Which, given the position of the characters, there's a very good chance it would not be.
If anything, it's just like a really strong brother-sister relationship when they're not being leader and subordinate.
Pretty much.
It's adorable, man.
And then it only gets less fucked up from there because Hunk and Lance are around the 17 to 18 range, and Keith is 19, which easily makes him an adult. They're actually the exact same ages as Genos and Saitama.
You know, I was on Twitter one day, saw someone talking shit about the ship between Victor and Yuri Plaseski, saying, and it was like caption, why do people not think that the ship is creepy when they had like they were on AO3 looking at the ship tag and filtered it out. Most of the fics were explicit. And it's just like, why does it matter? It's fiction. No one's getting hurt. Yeah, you can avoid it if things like that make you uncomfortable. I avoid fics that make me uncomfortable, but you don't have to shame anybody about it through Twitter, man. That's just, let people be them and have fun. Because trust me, I speak from experience. A lot of people don't want me to have fun with Aaron and I. And I've been trapped in this hell for 5 years. I am staying here, so fuck you and let me have this, god damn it.
The thing with the fucking no one's getting hurt is what most people point to is children in the fandom. That, here's the thing, if it's a really little kid, because it's like a cartoon that they watch regularly, they're not in the fandom. They might watch the show, they might absolutely love the show, but they're not in the fandom. They're not on Tumblr or AO3 seeing all this shit, and if they are, that's the parents' fault for actually letting them see porn, regardless of the ship context.
Look, let lolicons have their lollies, let shotacons have their shotas, let the fucking creepy asshole that made Rurouni Kenshin stay in jail and not continue his fucking manga. Oh wait, Japan! Yeah, that guy is actually continuing Rurouni Kenshin after spending 5 months in prison.
Oh my god. But, pretty much, if a child is freely given access to find pairings like this, then they're old enough to differentiate whether or not this is okay in the real world. Like, they have enough real world insight to know not to go after creepy-ass villains, or 30-year-olds, or abusive ships, or incest, or any of that. They know. And if they don't know, they're a fucking dumbass and need to be guided and not sheltered away from it.
Fucking exactly.
Like, you can't censor the majority of the fan base just because it's a hypothetical that someone would find it and make a real world example out of it.
There's just like pairings all the time. There's just so many shows and comics coming out all the time. And sure, you do have just so many things that make you uncomfortable, but at the same time, again, it's just fiction. It's not real. You're a big kid who's old enough to tell apart fiction and reality. Let people have fun, please. Don't start wars.
When did you guys start being exposed to ships? Like middle school? You're old enough to know when it's wrong at that point, okay? The protect the children argument doesn't work, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're just gonna show up to them, and then when they grow up, they're gonna either be A, more curious to find this stuff, or B, a fucking prick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, what was that thing that happened that you told me about? Somebody made like a hate post, like, oh hey, send hate to all these blogs, because they shipped this one Voltron ship that I don't like. I think it was like a clamp shipper or someone.
Probably.
I don't know. You told me about this. Like a clamp shipper said, they made a blog post, tagged all these blogs, said, hey, go send hate to like all of these, I guess, sheaf blogs or whatever. And it totally backfired on them because those blogs just got more followers.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, because I think it was like a combination, like all Shaladin blogs. But
Yeah.
first of all, they tagged them, so the blogs knew this. They didn't just directly link them. And then people just started using it as a guide for Shaladin blogs.
And that's like great how this one negative thing turned into a positive. And that kind of brings me to someone else I wanted to talk about. I just want to give my praise to Shipper's Guide to the Galaxy for her great videos on toxic shipping and shipping wars and things like that.
Yes, absolutely. I fucking love her. I had discovered her through her Build It video, which was...
That's how I found her.
It was so level-headed and non-biased. I loved it. It was awesome.
Yeah, all of her videos are well researched. She doesn't show any bias. In her Fanversation video, she does make clear that she has her preferences and things like that, but you can never tell what she likes or dislikes to ship in her videos because it's said research and non-biased. And her videos deserve so much more attention if you're a shipper or a part of a fandom, because they're kind of like free advertising for other fandoms. I've learned so much through her videos from fandoms that I knew about and knew were popular, and other things that kind of added some fuel to the fire for when it comes to me and my fix. But at the same time, have you ever heard of this YouTuber called the RPG Mongerer?
I believe I have, but I don't believe I've seen any videos.
Me either. And when I say this, when I say this, I'm not trying to send hate towards the guy. I'm not trying to say anything bad about the guy because I've never seen his videos. But YouTube always, always, always recommends me his fandom videos because I watch SGG. And I never want to click on them because I don't really want to see what I think is going to be an outsider's opinion chronicling how much bad a fandom has in it instead of the good. Like with SGG, she's, like we said, non-biased, well-researched. She wants to show the good and the bad, but really bring attention to the good. I feel like RPG Mongerer, because he's not a part, he probably isn't a part of these fandoms. Maybe he likes the shows, just not the fandoms. I don't know. Haven't seen his videos, but like from his thumbnails and the title of his videos, it's very clear that he just wants to present the bad instead of the good, which is why I try to avoid his videos as much as possible.
It's very clear that he's trying to bait people into just making the fandom worse, and I really just don't appreciate that.
Me neither, because trust me, fandoms have shit in them. Have you heard about the Darling in the Franxx situation?
Oh boy.
Yeah. And it's just like, guys, I love fandom too because fandoms can be fun, but fandoms get shit on all the time. Do you want to continue to have shit on you?
Whatever fandom you're in, you can't be on a high horse, alright? You just can't. There is shit, there is porn, there is weird porn, and there is debates. It might not exactly be shipping, but there are intense debates that get really serious. So, hush it. Fandoms suck, but we can make them suck less if you stop being a bitch.
You want to take a break from all the salt and get to fucked up ships that we love?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, really quick, disclaimer, as we already said, we love these ships. We ship these ships. We are not sending hate towards anyone through these ships. These are just ships that may have their own kind of fucked up thing going on, but fuck it, we love it, we ship it, yeah.
So, I want to start by talking about like the three main things that tend to make a ship a bad ship. So, I've managed to narrow it down to like who the characters are, what the characters are, and where the characters are in terms of relationships. So it's like their age, their gender, their species even, sometimes, for the what. Who refers to more like their personalities, any mental disorders. Most rivalry ships fall into this category. And then the where mostly revolves around just one character and the other characters around them. Like, this would be mostly incest and ships where one of the characters is already in a different confirmed relationship. And that's most of the shit that gets hate.
That is a very good analysis.
The last one is
I applaud you.
Last one's a little more mild, but you know, it still causes shit. It still makes things pretty nasty. But I think I'm gonna start it off real bad with one that fits into all three of these categories.
I could take a guess.
You want to guess?
Yeah, because I was gonna propose we start off kind of easy because this one's the most obvious. Is it Sangwoo and U-Bum?
I wanted to say that actually it's on my... There's some fan art on my desktop right now. But I was actually going to start off with Rick and Morty.
Oh my god, is there really a Rick and Morty one?
Yeah.
You had to guide me through this because I still haven't watched the show.
You haven't watched it? Shameful. But yeah.
I know. I don't feel like making a Hulu account.
I have one if you want mine.
Oh, please and thank you.
I just got it for free for switching to a shittier phone network, so... Hey!
Please and thank you.
No, I'll get it to you after we're done recording. But with Rick and Morty shipping the titular characters, you get problems because it's a massive age gap. You get problems because Rick is an abusive little shit. And you get problems because it's incest that skips a generation. And yet somehow, with very, very particular artists, I'm actually kind of drawn into it.
That's how I got wrapped up in some ships. Like, okay, one of my rare pairs is Todo Ida from My Hero Academia, a ship between Todoroki and Ida. Ida is my son. Todoroki is my child who must be loved and protected at all times, but Ida's my son, and I love him, and I will protect him and see him grow up to be a very big and strong hero. But the main reason why I ship those two is because the fan art is so fucking good. And Ida is asexual as fuck. I have no one to ship him with yet. And even though I am a huge ass Totodeku shipper, love my rare pairs. So I'm gonna be over here in this corner.
That's a beautiful rare pair to go with.
I know. It's so... God, fan art, amazing. Continue.
Because this is one of those shows that if you look at it on a surface level... The characters are shit. They are assholes and just
oh yeah,
completely unsympathetic to anything, especially with Rick. But if you decide to go the route of looking deeper into some more ambiguous moments and like drawing out a lot of depression and repressed memories, like I do with all of the characters that I deal with. Recently it's been with Lance, but...
Oh god.
But it's really easy to do that with Rick and almost make him as fragile as Morty. And you don't even have to go that deep. You could just say that, like, just with the sexual encounters, it's weird, but, like, it gives you the feeling that this is wrong and I shouldn't be looking at this. But, like, in a rebel type of way, like, yeah, I shouldn't be looking at this.
Same, because... I can think of quite a few ships that either I ship or I don't ship that don't fall into the fucked up ship category, but the only thing that may give it a little controversy is the age gap. Like, oh god, to go back to SGG, she made a video on the ship in Kingsman between Eggsy and, oh my god, his superior, who I cannot remember the name of, saying the reason why people don't ship this that much is because of the age gap, but in fiction... You can make the two the same age and have a wonderful, beautiful coffee shop AU, which, by the way, to all of you fucking assholes out there who say that coffee AUs are lazy and mediocre and there's too many of them, fuck you. They are beautiful. They are common for a reason. I love coffee AUs.
How dare you,
Fight
first
me.
of all.
Fight me. I love coffee AUs. They are not lazy. They are here. And they are so common for a reason because we want to see our characters happy in the same age. God, hate people. But there's also Mob and Reagan from Mob Psycho 100, which I don't really like that ship. But you see fan art of the two Mob aged up, and it's just like, okay, I like this. I can get behind it. I mean, I don't like the ship because Mob is in middle school. Reagan is in like his 20s or 30s. But you age the characters up, and it's just like, this is wrong, but it's also so right. The only ship in my memory that's like, I love it to pieces, even though the age gap is like super, super huge, is Air and I, which I will God, I am not gonna stop talking about that ship, am I?
Speaking of shit we're never gonna stop talking about, I want to go back to Voltron for a second. Because
Okay.
I have fallen into the pit of Lotor ships. For people that aren't that deep into the show and haven't seen him yet, Lotor is a really ambiguous character as far as his motives.
Sexy purple alien.
Sexy purple alien boy. But but recently, since he got introduced, there's been a massive flood of ships. I think the most popular ones are with Lance, Keith, Shiro, and Allura. Allura's been the most recent.
Allura, yeah, that's one that's been gaining a lot more attraction recently with the new season, and God knows I am really into it right now.
It's good shit. I haven't had a good hetero ship in a while, but
Same.
this is why, like, I have reason to speculate that the Voltron fandom is somewhat growing up, because the reason there is hate on Lotora and the other Lotor ships is not because of an age gap or because they're a human and a Galra or anything like that. It's because Lotor is probably being a manipulative asshole.
Which can kind of be true, but also kind of not. We just gotta wait for the next season.
That's the thing, we don't know where he's going to side yet. Right now he's up with the good guys, but his mama's coming for his ass, so I have no idea.
Damn it, Cree Summers Witch.
Also, will someone start blaming Hagar for all this shit first? Like,
Please and thank you, because she's a fucking bitch.
Mom did nothing wrong!
God damn it. Protect this child!
But no, like, hate in any context is not okay, but I still think that it's a bit of an improvement that people are hating on these ships because Lotor's kind of a dick. And he definitely was a dick when a lot of these ships surfaced.
By the way, I take back that whole notion about me only having one ship with a huge age gap that I love, because I just remembered Chise and Elias from Magus's Bride, but those two are actually canon and may or may not get married at the end if Chise doesn't want to. But yeah, no, that has literally one of the biggest goddamn age gaps, because Chise is like 15 and Elias is a centuries-year-old demon mage. Go watch that show. It's really fucking good, by the way. The dub is on Funimation. It's fantastic.
I gotta start it.
Josh Greeley is a saint. God bless you, Josh Greeley. I will bow at your feet and call you a king. No, I'm serious. He plays the villain in that show. Scary as fucking shit,
I'm gonna have to
man.
see that as soon as I finish Aggressive Retsuko.
Yeah, no, if you want to see Josh Greeley play a villain, he plays Fimpt in Blah Blah K Battlefront, but Fimpt was like a much more comedic villain. Sorry, I almost gave away his spoiler name. Joseph, he's so fucking terrifying, both when he's pissed off and when he's just being himself. Fuck Joseph, I hate that asshole. I hate Joseph so much, but damn it, Josh Greeley is fucking amazing and terrifying, and I love him. Please stay away from me, but also hug me, you brilliant, brilliant man. Please follow Josh Greeley on Twitch. His streams are amazing. Anyway.
Josh Greeley is awesome, but pretty much any voice actor named Josh. They're all beautiful
Josh
voices.
Keaton, Josh Greeley. If your name is Josh, you're an amazing voice actor.
But
Just wanna
also,
let you
if
know.
your name is Josh, you're probably a really shit teenager. I have met so many assholes named Josh at school.
Jesus Christ. Okay, wait. Are you done with your shift? Because I kind of want to...
Yeah, you want to get to one of yours?
Yeah, no, let's get to the one that we... Like, I already said this one, but this is, like, super easy place to start off. Because, holy shit, Sanguine U-Bomb. You came into our lives.
God damn.
You came into our lives. I have no idea what to do with you, but watch in horror. I don't even ship the two. I mean, I ship them in healthy AUs, because I like my ships to be healthy and happy and away from death and danger. I've read a good, healthy relationship AU fic or two there, but when it comes to the canon relationship, I'm like Sang-woo X jail all the way. Look, fam. I don't care if he's hot. This man did some fucked up shit.
God damn.
You know it. And it is just like the definition of one of the most fucked up ships ever.
Yeah, here's the thing. When your fandom needs to have a healthy relationship AU, you know the canon is fucked up.
Yep.
But I actually do kind of like the ship in the darker aspects, because the thing with darker ships is it lets you get away from traditional romance cliches, and I think that's what drew me to the webcomic originally, because it lets you go through a lot of interesting dynamics that you don't get in a relationship, because most mainstream relationships or canon relationships are very sweet and loving, and if they're not, they're usually not very well explored.
Yeah, but like when you read a webcomic like Killing Stalking or just something with a lot of fucked up shit to it, it's just like, ah, man, I read so many webcomics, so much anime with traditional romances, and as much as I love those, I see a webcomic like Killing Stalking, and it's just like the fucked up shit I've been looking for, because you get kind of bored at all the tradition. You want to find something darker, because the darker stuff has a lot more interesting themes to explore in a way.
Yeah, exactly. That's why, like, the majority of my ships have been dark. I've been getting on the lighter side recently because goddamn these sweet boys must be protected, but even then it's still riddled with angst. Yup.
God damn it, Keith.
God damn it, Keith.
I mean, when I kind of think about it sometimes, for a while there, Eric and Shell from Blood Bank was kind of fucked because, guys, there's nothing right or funny about an abusive BDSM sexual relationship. Please don't exploit people for their kinks. Thank you.
I think they're my absolute favorite, even though I can't get much content with them, because it's a dark ship that explores its dark themes and then gets better. Like, the actual relationship improves to a sweet romance.
But going back to, like, Sangwo and Yubum, like, kind of going off of what you just said, it's a dark ship that just keeps getting better because you have such a great character like Sangwoo, who's just a crafty, fucking manipulative bastard, and seeing what he does to Bum, that's just like so much material there that you can kind of exploit and explore in a way. Do you know how many fics can spawn over just the ending of season 2 alone? When okay, wait, I was about to spoil it.
Just spoil it. We're spoiling a lot of shit in this video.
Okay, yeah. Like, Sangwoo has proven time and time again he knows what he's doing, and he's not going to stop doing it for as long as he lives and breathes. Even when he's in the face of fucking jail time, he finds a way to get out, use Bum for his own gain, and then get the police officer that was on his ass fired. Dude, you're a goddamn genius.
And then just have a celebratory pounding in the ass in front of your front door.
Fucking rape the shit
the
out
fact
of him.
that's exactly how it ends, and I'm not even exaggerating.
Oh god, Bum has been wanting that the entire time, throughout the entire comic from the beginning. It's just like, I love this man, I want this man to fuck me in the ass, and it finally happens and it's just like, please stop, no, get out. Oh god, I love this comic. Unfortunately, I think Killing Stalking might be on indefinite hiatus due to the boycott.
I thought shit was coming back like next month.
I don't know. I think so, because I follow the creator on Twitter.
That's the info I've been hearing from the fandom, but I don't know.
I follow the creator on Twitter, and she's constantly retweeting fan art, and all the fan art is captioned, oh, I hope that Linzan will get their act together so that you can continue making this, because she's been getting so sick all the time and things like that. So I don't know if it's on indefinite hiatus, because Killing Stalking is kind of like Linz's big thing right now. But if it comes back, I can't blame her, because she has to make a living somehow, even if she is constantly ill. So I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
Just bless her heart. Thank you for this fucked up ship.
We love it so much. Okay, you want to get to your next one?
Yeah. Well, how about you get another one, because I got a bit of a trifecta.
Okay. I was gonna mention Bill Dip.
Yes.
Because... Emma?
Because here's the thing with Gravity Falls. There are only 2 ships that can be 100% pure without changing any major character things like ages or personalities. There's only 2.
And then there's Bill Dip.
And then there's Bill Dip, where we can have demons fucking children and not care.
Again, please, Shipper's Guide, watch her video. It is fantastic.
It is very good as an insightful, but Bill Dip was my main for a long fucking time, so I'm going to be biased.
That's true. You take it over, because I'm not into Bill Dip. I just wanted to mention it because I know you were.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to, like, okay, what makes a fucked up ship a fucked up ship, Bill Dip kind of checks everything.
Yeah.
Because you have the whole hero and villain and intergalactic immortal space demon who's just like, hey, Pine Tree. And then Dipper's like, get away from my ass. And he's just like, no, I want to get in that ass.
Literally, because the possession shit.
I have no idea where that came from.
But no, like, this shit mostly spawned out of the one episode where Bill possesses his body, and everyone made so many fucking jokes that it just became a legitimate ship.
Oh, I didn't get to jack myself off in his body yet. Damn it!
Here's the thing. This is a scene that not a lot of people point out, but, like, when they actually get him out of his body, and, like, he's just and Dipper's just kind of in pain, like, he fist bumps Mabel and he's just like, ow! What the fuck did Bill do to my hand? And when I rewatched that after becoming huge into Bill Dip, I rolled on the floor dying.
God damn it.
Like, why did you have to point that out?
I can't wait for Gravity Falls to come back with his collector's edition.
I need that Blu-ray so bad.
Same. It's on pre-order on Amazon, actually.
I might get it if I can actually get some money.
I don't know how much it is. You keep talking while I look it up.
Okay. So with this pairing, yeah, like you said, you have the villain dynamic, you have the massive age gap, because Bill is trillions of years old, and you have the manipulative, abusive bullshit, because that's usually how a lot of these fics and this art play out, is that Bill has manipulated Dipper in one way or another to get in his ass.
It's $50.
I might have...
I think that's the DVD version, though.
Why does this shit have to be so expensive?
Because it's every single episode of Gravity Falls in a nice, pretty box.
Still though, like, I couldn't get the frickin' Blacklight Journal. Can I get this shit, please?
Yeah, the DVD version is like $50. Shout Factory has... Wait, Gravity Falls Complete Series Collector's Edition plus exclusive lithograph, I think that's how you say it, from Shout Factory, $80.
Ah, God. I'm begging for Amazon gift cards at this point.
Sucks. How long have we been hoping and praying for a Gravity Falls Blu-ray collection?
Too fucking long!
And here it finally is, and of course it's expensive.
Hey, at least we got it. I don't think Phineas and Ferb ever got a complete series box set.
Oh my god, they never did.
Disney, get your shit together.
Phineas and Ferb was huge. Meanwhile, freaking Steven's Universe gets a final record. Like, hey, Cartoon Network clearly knows what they're doing.
Yeah, Disney just doesn't know what they're doing. But speaking of Phineas and Ferb, we also got some fucked up pairs in that, too.
You ship pairings from Phineas and Ferb?
I don't, but I just know it exists because that's like...
I've never heard of
Here's
that.
Here's the thing, I was watching Phineas and Ferb in my DeviantArt days, so I've seen some nasty shit.
I've never heard of that, but knowing the internet, of course it exists.
Of course it exists.
Why, internet?
Why do you do this to us?
Because it's the internet.
Just know that regardless of any other parameters, if you have two people that are in a rivalry-based relationship in canon, they will be shipped.
God knows. Me in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Try not to touch my childhood. Try not to dirty my childhood. Black Panther comes out. Here comes Killchala. I hate myself every day because of it. I have fan art saved. I am so ashamed of it.
Yeah, but it's pretty much an internet rule. If it's a rivalry, they will fuck.
Why can't every day just be sweet and soft and pure? Like another one of my Marvel ships.
Oh.
Stucky.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I should... hate myself. Hate myself so much. I'm so sorry, childhood me. You are not innocent anymore. No, seriously, God, I hate myself so much for all the Marvel ships. I can't... I want to stay away. But I can't help but look. Just a little peek. I'm actually trying to think, are there any Overwatch ships? Like, Probably is.
Probably, but at the same time...
I don't know, because, like, the biggest Overwatch ships...
I don't know, I feel like I've seen some discourse, like, on the fringes of the fandom from, like, people that have reblogged it, but I do not know.
Like, the only Overwatch ship that I can think of that's a little, is Hanzo and Genji, because they're brothers.
Yeah, that's probably a thing.
No, that's totally a thing. Trust me, one of my favorite Tumblr blogs is a science fictionist. She's multi-shipping trash, and she's totally not safe for work. Like, have you ever heard of Kinktober?
Yes.
She came up with that.
Beautiful.
Actually, no, don't quote me on that because I haven't been following her for long, but I'm pretty positive she came up with that. And she mostly retweets, she retweets some Attack on Titan every once in a while, but right now she's mostly been retweeting, reblogging Overwatch and McHanzo because it says in her bio, Jesse McCree ruined my life. Which Jesse is like probably the second biggest daddy in the game next to Hanzo. But in between all of the big Hanzo, there's some Hanzo and Genji, and whenever I see that, I immediately scroll past because they're brothers, and I'm not into that.
And that's how you deal with a ship you don't like.
You just ignore it and move on.
You can scroll fast.
And not send hate.
Like, why would you spend extra time staring at it if you hate it? Like, just scroll on past.
Exactly. And, I'm like trying to think, is there one Overwatch ship? Because I feel like there's one. But the only one that comes to mind is Hanzo and Genji. And then there's 76 and Reaper. Because their relationship in canon, current timeline, is on the rocks. But there's a ship between those two back before they had their falling out. But I can't think of one because the most popular Overwatch ships are like Mick Hanzo and Tracer and Widowmaker and Diva and Lucio. And all of those are like really good.
Really sweet and pure.
I hate Mick Hanzo so much though. Okay, I don't hate it. I just hate it for it pulling me into it. I don't get it, Emma. Why? Why is it here? Where did it come from? Why are people enjoying it? Why am I in it?
Where'd it come from? Where'd it go? Where'd it come from?
Don't
Cotton Eye
get
Joe?
I used to just be like,
Yeah.
I like May and Zarya. I like Lucio and Diva, and I still do. That's like my babe right there. That is like, I love that ship. I like Tracer and Widowmaker. But McHanzo, though, why am I here? How did you do it? Oh, right, your fics are good. That's how. And your fan art is hot. That's how. So screw you guys. I hate you all. Help me get out of here. Please, I just want to understand. Where'd it come from?
Before you went on your whole rant, we were talking about demons and little brunette boys. And,
Yeah.
Build-Up has plenty of content, but if you want a slightly rarer pair, that is the exact same concept, except like more high-quality fan art, I guess. There's a few, but it's really artistic and awesome. It's Over the Garden Wall, Beastwort, or
Oh my
Poetry.
God.
Which I love that they made a fucking pun out of that name.
Wait, the ship is literally called
It's
Poetry?
called Poetry, but tree. Get it?
That's... Okay, alright, get ready to kill me. Still haven't seen Over the Garden Wall, because I don't feel like making a Hulu account.
It's called that because Wirt writes poetry because he's a fucking nerd, and Beast is a fucking tree.
Oh,
He pretty much he looks like a tree because of all his fucking antlers and shit.
I know what he looks like because of your freaking blog.
Because of my freaking shit blog, and I really gotta go back to my old fanfic, except Starverse has kind of ruined the continuity, so I don't fucking know.
Okay, speaking of Starverses, would you consider Tomko?
What? Here's the thing, the only reason I haven't mentioned it is because it's not a bad ship. It is sweet and pure.
It really isn't.
It's so
it
sweet
really
and pure.
isn't.
But yeah,
They're friends now.
brunette boys and demons. It's kind of my thing.
They're friends now, so
they're
it's just
best
like
friends.
it's just like in the early days, maybe if they were still rivals.
Yeah, like
But now it's just like
When-
it's just cuter.
when the ship was in season 1, it was on that level. Season 2, it got away from that. Season 3, they're canonically best friends. Like, he said it.
Oh, Tom is just a sweet, lowly boy.
He's a sweet little lonely boy who fucking, like, went super gay multiple times.
When was he not
Very
gay?
true. Well, when he was kissing Star.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
That's another thing. Darren, sweetie, stop trying to have your cake and eat it too, because it makes the relationship drama really shit.
Wait, what happened?
Because fucking, like... I know you haven't seen much of Season 3, but...
No, I haven't seen any of Season 3.
Do you want me to spoil certain aspects for you? Nothing major, just like...
No,
no?
I'd rather be surprised. Yeah.
Pretty much, you know how, like, Jackie and Marco happened for a second, and then, like,
Yeah.
that shit? It's very similar. Like, just introducing more ships, and then still trying to gravitate back to Starco. But it gets...
No.
It gets even worse.
No. Oh, please don't.
It gets even worse. Marco has, like, a 7-person harem at this point.
That's... I'm gonna shut up.
But you know what? All those ships are sweet and pure, so let's move on to something else.
Okay, you wanna know an old favorite of mine that I've admitted to before? Tsukiyama and Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. I'm sorry. Ever since I first watched that show back in, oh my god, 2014?
Jesus fuck.
Has it been that long?
I don't know,
Oh
like,
my
my
God,
brain is
Tokyo
just
Ghoul
filled
read
with
better.
that, like, that one time that I put Tsukiyama's face on a purple trash can.
I have been thinking about this entire time we've been doing that. God, that was brilliant. But, like, ever since I watched the show, Tsukiyama is just, like, super duper gay French guy. I want to eat this kid because his blood is good and tasty and harmony. And it's just, God. And then Kaneki got his white hair. And it's just, like, before... just like total dark one-sided relationship because Kaneki can't defend himself, so it's like Tsukiyama can do whatever he wants, and then after Kaneki turned into like white-haired ghoul, it's just total just role reversal, man.
That's one thing I'm weak for, is like the character that you think is more powerful is actually bottom as fuck.
Oh my god, shout out to Yaoi voiceovers because his Tokyo Ghoul tracks are amazing and I love them. Oh, speaking of which, I probably watched Free Against Humanity. God, that ending though. Haru-chan kisses Makoto in private. What?
What?
Poor Ray. He got no point.
But at the same time, that's surprisingly in character.
I know, right? I've been thinking about that the entire episode, like, oh, poor kid. But at the same time, though. God, Jesus Christ. Okay, but, next pairing.
Let's see what I got in this fucking archive. It's... here we go. Fucking Aki Ryo from Devilman Crybaby.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Jeez.
Wait, I'm gonna send you this picture that I have.
What do you got?
I'm like, I found this on Twitter. Let me send you this. You know that new meme going around?
I probably do.
Hold on, let me find
Give
it.
me some quality.
I have it.
Give me
here.
some quality memes. Also, my friend is texting me. We're kind of in the middle of a lewd RP.
Oh, well, that's very fitting for this.
We are.
Oh my god, don't tell me I erased it. Alright, hold on, let me go to my trash.
While you're looking for this RP that me and my friend are doing on Facebook, it's Glance with the timeline like totally fucked up. So like, the main characters are alive and Altea is still in one piece. So it's Altea and Lance fucks up, goes to Earth, and we got like half Gulliver Keith. It's some good shit.
Well then, that does sound like fun. Okay, I just sent it to you.
And they're right in the middle of doing the do.
Anyway, Jesus Christ, Devilman was fun.
That was really fun.
I'm so happy the manga's coming out because they were extra gay in the manga.
Like, you want to find a more fucked up ship than a child and a demon? Let's just go with Satan.
Akira, why won't you wake up? By the way, check your messages.
I'm checking my fucking messages.
And it's so wild because in the beginning, it was like, oh, they seem like very good friends. Look at that hug by the pier. Look at how much they care for one another, even though Rio's kind of a robot. And it's just like, I like this so much. And I need more of this in my life. And then here comes the difference in ideologies. And then here comes the reveal that Rio's actually Satan. And then here comes the final boss battle. And then here comes the part where Satan is just way too powerful. And then the show ends. And then everything is in a time loop. So then all of this is going to happen again and again until the end of time. Or at least until Devilman Lady.
Yep.
This ship gave me feels.
I finally got the fucking picture.
Akira, why won't you wake up?
Oh my god.
What is this feeling that I'm feeling, Akira? Why is my heart beating, Akira? This shouldn't happen. I'm Satan.
That's the feeling of, Rio, you're a goddamned idiot.
You killed your boyfriend, Rio. Live with it, Rio. God. You know, I'm still kind of salty that okay, you know how episode 6 starts? Remember how episode 6 starts?
Oh, do I?
You know that's Bryce Papenbrook, right?
Yep.
The one on top, right?
Yes.
I'm still kind of salty that he wasn't on the one. Because you know what we could do with those audio clips.
Oh my god.
Oh, the Aaron I fandom would be having a field day.
I also have to say that I have to go out and appreciate everyone who cuts together audio clips to fit their ships.
Bless it. It's, oh god. God bless you, Bryce Papenbrook, because you gave a fandom a very rare gift. And that was Levi looks dead sexy in a miniskirt. Bless that man. Just doing the Lord's work.
Just doing the Lord's work. Speaking of the Lord's work, these audios. I've seen a lot of really good ones that add in, like, extra bed noises and shit, and, like, manage to get out all the background music. It's really high quality. And then I find ones that are literally just the one scene with, Keith and Lance in the elevator, and it gets stuck, and instead of actually showing the video...
You never send me that one.
I recently found it again. So
you gotta send that one too.
But it's literally just that scene, but instead of the video accompanying it, it's just holding on the door.
You gotta send me that one. But I'm so jelly of all of those people that know how to do it, because it's just like, you people are editing wizards. Teach me your ways so I can do that.
Jesus fuck. And also, someone recently made a Sheath one, and I'm dying.
Oh my god, send it!
Because you know how many times, like, they just kind of... Just in that one first episode of Season 2, where they're just kind of, like... They're just kind of calling out each other's names a million fucking times. I gotta track this
I'm
shit
still
down.
waiting for my Careless Whispers moment, Voltron. It better be here in the next season, Voltron. You have until June, Voltron.
Yeah, like, all my friends are gonna get together and watch it because it's coming out the last day of school, and we're gonna be so hyped. We were talking about Satan, how he's really fucking gay.
Of course he is. And like I said, the manga is so... It's just, like, extra gay. Because I sent you those panels. Like, God, Akira has a dream where he's worried about Rio. And then he literally goes up to him and tries to kiss him.
Because that's what you do. They're totally friends, guys.
They're the best of friends, guys. And then it's just like... God, Rio is such a little shit, man.
He's the biggest shit.
And he just turns Akira into a demon because he just wants Akira to stay with him after the world ends. And it's just, you're such a selfish prick. But at the same time, he didn't know what he was doing because he didn't know he was Satan, even though he's trying to unintentionally destroy the world.
He's a fucking dumbass.
Like, oh, hey, I gave you the body of a demon so that we could be together till the end of time, but nope, bye, gonna kill you now. Who cares? I still love this ship.
Yeah, me too.
I need more, but unfortunately we're not going to get more because it was only 10 episodes and on Netflix.
Salt.
And a reboot.
Salt.
But oh well.
Did I tell you
But oh well.
Did I tell you about how I got into a fight with a 80s Rio dressed as current Rio?
No.
At Con like a couple weeks ago?
No.
Because I did a Crybaby Rio cosplay with the big fucking coat and dumb shit.
And I'm gonna do Akira.
You better. That was awesome.
I am. God. Anyway, your fight.
Yeah, like I was walking out of the dealer's hall with my gay loot in hand, and I get confronted with a 80s Rio wielding a Nerf gun. And my first instinct,
As you do.
my first instinct was to whip out the airsoft pistol that I had brought. And instead of shooting each other, because neither of us had bullets, we just started hitting each other with the guns.
Oh my god. Wait. You should tell about what you did in your Karma Keep cosplay to all the Lance cosplayers. Especially the one in the elevator.
Okay, first of all, I found the Sheath audio, but I can't find the Clance audio. God damn it.
Damn it.
I can't let it leave me again. God, fuck. But no, Sunday I was dressed as Keith. I don't have the Galra ears, mostly because I was just trying them on for that picture, but I was just kind of chilling up on one of the higher floors, and this group of cosplayers walks by, and you know, like, with cons, every group of, like, mediocre cosplayers has at least one Lance, because everyone wants to cosplay Lance, and it's really easy. But, like, they were just walking into the elevator, and I was just naturally facing the elevator, so I was just kind of staring at him because I wasn't doing anything else. And so the Lance just kind of gives a little wave as the door's closing, and I just without hesitation just give the middle finger. And as the door shut completely, I just hear the most distressed "What?"
God.
I died at least 3 times over.
Jesus Christ. That's still the best story you told me from the con. Oh my god, we gotta wrap it up. Oh god.
Oh,
alright,
shit.
you wanna do one more?
No, I'm pretty much fresh out if you got another one.
Well, I was looking through my dirty folder of shave, and I found a Baku Deku picture I forgot to delete after season 2 just made me completely hate this little shit. I cannot stand Bakugo anymore, god.
Bakugo's a piece of shit, we all know it.
So, would you consider Bakudeku to be kind of a little... it's not really that bad.
It's not that bad, but he is pretty verbally abusive.
He is verbally and physically abusive, and I do not want to think about what would happen if these two characters actually hooked up.
I don't want to...
Because, God, season 2, man!
Personally, I'd rather just deal with Bakugo and Kirishima, because Kirishima's gay as fuck.
Oh, I found Persona 5, but there's no bad ships at Persona 5 because Persona 5 is full of good people. But yeah, no, Bakugo is just... I cannot stand Bakugo. And just like he's verbally abusive, he slapped Deku across the face when he was just trying to talk to him. Bakugo is just constantly up on his high horse and will not come down for the life of him. Never learns anything. Bakugo is just the worst person. I'm sorry. Go listen to the My Hero Academia cast.
Yeah, if you want to hear us talk more shit on Bakugo and talk about our Bakuno and talk about which sweet boys we would protect the most, go check out our heckin' My Hero Academia Seasons 1 and 2 podcast. There will be a Season 3...
which is coming up on the same day because we're mad people who thought, hey, I'm gonna get 3 podcasts on a day because it's been, like, forever since we've done one of these, and we're sorry.
But no, you can check that out. We'll have a Season 3 one up once it finishes and we catch up on it because it's much more fun.
And maybe a movie one?
Yep.
Like... if we do the movie one, you're gonna have to explain the movie to me, because I'm not watching the movie.
I'll probably will just watch out of boredom, but also, if you're fans of all the Voltron shit we've been talking about, because that was like half this goddamn podcast, we have done...
we're not doing it.
We have done multiple Voltron podcasts on all the seasons, We were going to do season 5, but we're just gonna pair it with season 6 because we kind of lost our window.
Yeah, like, the episodes are so short now. I mean, the seasons are so short now with only, like, 6 episodes. It's just like, oh, we have more to talk about if we just pair it.
The seasons got split in 2 in order to up the animation quality, so we might as well just cover 5 and 6 together, so that's what we're gonna do.
Anyway, oh god, there's a bit going on. We gotta go.
Hurry up.
No, I'm good. I'm out.
Like, shell your shit out. We gotta close this out.
Oh, yeah, geez, okay, hi, Ari, Twitter, call me RENS, Twitch, call me Ari, all my other links, down there, down below, sub to the channel, that is all.
And then I got me. I'm mostly just a Tumblr gremlin, so I got my personal Tumblr, Your Booty Is You, and then I got a new Tumblr that is entirely Voltron based, because I got a new AU coming out. It's, Ask VLD Lion Girls. We got some quality waifus up in this shit. So go over there and send me asks because I'm thirsty and only have 4 followers.
And this was FujoCast Part 2. Part 3 is gonna be on fanfic, and we're gonna have some Bible quotes for y'all. Amen, praise the Lord. Oh, I can't wait to share this Yuri on Ice
Praise
fic.
K-
Oh god, it was so good.
Praise K Jesus, and good night.
Bye.